welcome to our Speaker Spotlight series at the Kindness and Gratitude Summit. I'm your host, Blanca, and today we're featuring speaker Linda Patten. How are you, Linda?
I'm fantastic. And how about you?
It is such a pleasure to be with you. And for those of you who don't know, Linda's the founder of Dare to Lead. She's an international speaker, a best-selling author, a radio show host on VoiceAmerica, now in syndication, a leadership expert, and a gifted communicator. So it seems like you've got a lot of talents, Linda. What's your number one talent that you provide the world?
What I provide in my work is helping women to step into their leadership, whether they've always thought they were a leader or they never thought they wanted to be a leader. It's how to be the most effective leader and how best to use both sides of leadership.
That's wonderful. And what can you give us a little nugget, a little teaser as to what is the first step into stepping into your leadership as a woman?
What I find is that we're really good at what I call the influential side, the asking for things. We want to become our workers' best friend, and we want to tell them everything, and they want us to tell them everything. And that doesn't work long term. It makes it very difficult to discipline or to have those tough conversations. So the hard part for most women is stepping into what I call command, the telling side, and being very directive as to how you want things done, but balancing it with the feminine influence as well. We either go gung-ho on one side or we get real soft and mushy on the other. And confluence, which is a word I coined, brings the two together in such a way that it's a beautiful dance, like the Paso Doble or the Argentine tango, and how beautiful those are because it's a balance of the masculine and the feminine.
Well, that's wonderful. These are such important skills and such important value for confidence and being a leader. And what are you speaking about at the summit? What is your speech about?
It's called Leadership in the New World. And so we're talking about, with COVID and everything else, how do we as women need to show up as a leader? And I had a fantastic interview talking about both sides and why it's important to blend them and how to go about doing that and what it will be able to do in the world when we do have a balanced leadership.
Well, that's wonderful. That's so important. And what are you going to be giving out as a free gift to reward people for registering for your speech?
Well, it's interesting. It's an ebook that I wrote some time ago, but it still has relevance today, and it's on management versus leadership. Because so often we say, well, I manage this group of people, and the answer is no, you don't. You manage things, you lead people. And once you understand the difference, your whole thought process around leading and managing shifts. Also, they have the ability, if they'd like, to schedule a 30-minute complimentary conversation with me on their leadership style, what's working, what isn't working, and how it can be better.
Wow, that's incredible. Recently, I was part of the Z School, which is the 8th largest advertising company in the world. And I taught a course in their Women of Leadership course.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll have to recommend you to the Z School because they're always looking for faculty members that teach on leadership. So you'd be a perfect fit for that.
Thank you. I appreciate that so very much.
That's what it's all about. Summits are about networking, getting to know people, introducing people. And what's your number one law of kindness and gratitude?
I firmly believe then when leadership is in balance, we have in mind and in actions ways to comfort, to be creative, to draw people out, to show that kindness side, to be able to have discussions as opposed to we're going to do this, but instead listening to what all of the people who work with you have to say and then picking the best pieces out of it to create whatever it is that you're into. I think without kindness, without in essence, toning down the telling command side and bringing more of the influence side in is really critical for women, especially, to be successful.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, I encourage everyone to go to weekofkindness.com and register for Linda Patten's speech on leadership, on her amazing free gift. She's even offering the power of her time to meet with you for 30 minutes and get to know her. And this summit has over 100 speakers and over 45,000 in free gifts. And you can learn about leadership, professional responsibility from Linda Patten just by going to the weekofkindness.com. You can click on Linda's speech, avail yourself of her amazingly generous free gifts, and learn about how to lead people and truly become a leader. Linda, congratulations on being a speaker at the summit. And if you know anyone else that wants to be a speaker, is dreaming about being a speaker, they can at the next November summit. So feel free to point them in Tony Kaufman's direction if you know of any future speakers that want to apply. And I'll put the link on the screen. Good luck at the summit. We can't wait to see you shine. Tony, Linda, thank you so much for being with us and have an amazing day.
Thank you. And you also.